this is exciting. This is absolutely exciting. There are about 200 kids from all over the state of Louisiana here participating in National Kick Butts Day, and they are literally one of 1,400 events taking place across this country. So it's actually humbling and exciting because I didn't get a chance to mention it from here, but I'm born and raised in Louisiana. This is my hometown, and we did many of these events right here on the state capitol while I was in high school, and it's so great to see that these efforts are still going. So I want to congratulate the kids and the organizers for putting on such an excellent event.
One of the things that we decided to do was have some body bags out on the steps of the Capitol to show the detrimental effects and harmful effects of what tobacco does to you over time. We also had some mock stores set up like convenience stores, and these are what we call point of sale, and that's the actual point in which a child will go into a convenience store and see how the industry is targeting them secretly or in very interesting tactics that they use. It's usually placed eye level to kids. It's usually different products are placed near candy or things that will usually attract young people to utilize them. And also, again, we got a chance for them to interact with their legislators. Some of them, this is their first time to the Capitol, and so we're just excited. We have our national partners here from Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids with us as well, and he's actually the person who leads the national efforts.
The Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids is a national policy advocacy organization that focuses on creating environments and policies where youth can be protected from the harms of smoking, and those policies include stuff like raising the price of tobacco, creating smoke-free environments, and ensuring that there are comprehensive tobacco-free programs at the state level.
Welcome to Kick Butts Day 2014. I'd like to thank our staff, volunteers, our Louisiana legislators, and most importantly you, our youth, for participating in Kick Butts 2014. I'm Dr. Tori Harris. I'm the director for the Louisiana Campaign for Tobacco-Free Living, or TFL, and we're so grateful that you're here to stand up, speak out, and seize control against big tobacco. Tobacco is still the #1 leading cause of death or preventable death in the state and in our nation. And TFL is working to eliminate secondhand smoke exposure and, most importantly, to eliminate and prevent the use of tobacco among our youth. And here today to speak about the Kick Butts Day is Mr. Whitney Castine.
How's everybody doing? Y'all all right? Just one more time. Stand out! Stand out! Stand out! Good morning, everybody. Let me hear you make some noise. My name is Whitney Castine, and I'm the Associate Director of Youth Advocacy at the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids based out of Washington, D.C. And the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids is the national organization that organizes Kick Butts Day. So you right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana are literally one of over 1,400 events taking place all across the country right now. And I'm so excited to be here with y'all. Y'all make some noise. Clearly, all across the country and all across the world, youth advocates are taking the challenge to stand up, speak out, and seize control of the tobacco industry, to make your voices be heard all across the country about the things that you care about the most. And so I'm so excited to be here with you today, and I wish you the best of luck in your event today. Thank you so much. Carmen. And the next person that I'm so excited to introduce is Carmen of A Healing Hearts and of the Defy program in New Orleans, Louisiana. Y'all give her a big hand.
I'm short. Hi guys. Okay, I'm kind of short, sorry. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Carmen, and over the past 2 years, I have been a part of Jefferson Parish's Defy team. When I first joined Defy and I started working with the Louisiana Campaign for Tobacco-Free Living, I was kind of dragged into it. But I ultimately made the decision to stay involved based off of my own personal views and experiences with tobacco use. I knew one thing, that a lot of people had used tobacco or smoked, but I was never one of them. I knew that adults and even my own family were addicted and that I couldn't be healthy, but I never once thought about how many different ways people could be exposed to it. Ever since I started working with Defy and TFL, I've learned so much about the tobacco industry and become so much more passionate about stopping the endless number of youth getting pulled in by their addictive products and marketing tactics. Before, when I'd walk into a gas station to buy a bag of chips with my sister, I thought nothing of it. Now, when I enter any store, I'm aware and disgusted with everything I see. Many things to corrupt many minds. I walk into countless stores and see candy next to tobacco products that look like they could be delicious candy, advertisements at a child's eye level, and so much more. As a part of work with my Defy, my goal is to stop tobacco industries from gaining long-life customers in return for their money and health. We try to reach out to people by doing different things and activities to show them how harmful and addictive tobacco is. I personally have been involved in counting advertisements in convenience stores and determining placements of them, and outreach in our local mall, videos for the web, and writing letters to our editor that we published in our local newspaper. Even the smallest things can make a huge difference. I know that Defy teams everywhere are making differences in their community and youth lives. If no one stands up for what they believe is right, then where would we be?
Next up on the agenda is Senator Rick Gallo.
When I say kick, you say butt. Kick! Butt! Kick! Butt! When I say kick, you say butt. Kick! Butt! Kick! Butt! I'm probably going to get in trouble for that somewhere down the line, but thank y'all. My name is Rick Gallo, and look, I just want to thank y'all for coming today and being a part of this national movement of youth. So often they say youth don't get involved, but you defy the odds by being here today to take a stand against tobacco and tobacco use. I had a real long speech I was going to give you, but I actually need to get to a committee to present one of my bills. So I'll just say thank you all for being here today. I have a bill that will ban the sale of e-cigarettes to minors. I hope you all will support me in that effort. All right, so when I say kick, you say butt. Kick! Thank y'all.
Thank you, Senator Gallo, for those remarks. And we also, just to acknowledge, he's not going to speak, but Representative Harold Ritchie is with us. He's also a friend and supporter of tobacco control. You wave your hand. Thank you. And Commissioner Strain here, also with the Department of Agriculture. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Tanya Moore, the Associate Director for TFL, and I just want to say stand out. Speak out. Stand out. All right, that's right. So I just want to talk a little bit about the latest tobacco products being targeted to you. What does the back of your shirt say? You are a target. You're a target of big tobacco. So electronic cigarettes are battery-operated devices that use a heating element to vaporize nicotine and other substances. They stimulate the visual, sensory, and behavioral aspects of smoking. There are also several chemicals found in those cartridges and vapors of those e-cigarettes, and we want to be clear that these are not for cessation. These do not help you quit. As a matter of fact, 5 minutes of e-cig use has lung effects similar to tobacco smoking. So one of the larger issues is that in Louisiana, we're starting to see an increase in youth smoking these type products. We are tired of the tobacco industry enticing our youth and using their deadly products. So what are we here to do? Speak up. What was that? Stand out. All right. So if you would, just please turn around and show everybody up here the back of your shirt so that they could capture your pictures with all of you there. This legislative session, there is a measure to prohibit the purchase of electronic cigarettes and other electronic or other devices with kids, and so the youth has also interacted with their legislators to make sure that they are protected because right now there are no regulations on electronic cigarettes and they can purchase them. And we've received a lot of calls and letters and emails from schools, from parents and youth themselves asking why, how can they purchase this? And again, another clever tactic from the industry, they're not regulated. And so just to tell you about a story we received from a parent, the kids put together their money and they purchase these products because they're not cheap. They cost about $10 and more. And they share, there's about 70 vapes off of each one, and they're sharing them. So that's how they're able to purchase and utilize them, and I think that would be great information to share so parents understand and see what they have as well. They're very peer-oriented, so when they see their peers doing something positive, they know that it's cool and positive, and we created this so it would be edgy and positive for a youth to participate. We also have them on Instagram, hashtag Kick Butts Day, so there are probably a lot of pictures and messages from today's event. We have a website called defythelies.com, DEFYTHELIES.com, or they could visit us at tobaccofreeliving.org. We'll be happy to help them out.